had a day to remember with 3 home runs totaling 5 RBIs, helping lead Philadelphia past Texas 5-2. The Rockies got 11 hits overall as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 5-2. The Toronto Blue Jays racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-2. The Royals totaled 11 hits as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 8-4. Jose Ramirez plated 5 on the day with 2.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs attempt to break out the brooms in this 3-game series right after this. Jose Quintana is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Settling in now, Trent Grisham. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. Outside, 2-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a 1-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do now to get out of this one.
Striding into the box, Tommy Pham. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2. Popped him up. Fegley has a play, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Padres lead it 1-0. Joey Lucchesi is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 3-1. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here. Ready for his first at-bat, Anthony Rizzo. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The count now at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Padres lead it 1-0. So here's Will Myers. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And he misses again, ball 3. And they were able to put up double digits in the runs column yesterday, so a similar performance from the lineup would give him a good chance at least at a series sweep.
No doubt about it, Matt. They say often that hitting is contagious, and they hope that...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this. In is Jorge Soler. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The Cubbies had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Here's Javier Baez, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is in time as Mejia got him on a great throw.
Well, so much for that. First hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Into the box now, Hernan Perez. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, second home run early in the year, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Dan, you see the guy out on the mound. He's pitching with bad body language right there. There's blood in the water for a lot of these hitters.
You know, D-Row, you have to make up your mind when you run out there. You're going to do one of 2 things. You're going to be the hunter or the huntee. And right now, they're hunting this guy.
Into the box now, Josh Phegley. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. Coming to the plate now, Juan Lagares. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fly ball out toward left center field. Almora's got it, and there is one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Standing in, Trent Grisham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. On a gift of a swing there. It's 3-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Trent Grisham is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right. And we take a look there at the team leaderboard in that category as his total is currently tops on the Padre Ball Club. In now, Tommy Pham. Strike called. Now the throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Liner towards second. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious. And
this ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
2-2. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a now a curveball misses inside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And this misses for ball.
The batter, second baseman, Ryan Joseph.
The set and the 1-1. 1-2 now.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Machado at second. Myers at first. 2 out in the inning. Misses. Ball 2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
3-2, full count. Payoff pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Soler on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the second run will score as they push the margin here to 5-2 now.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Tyler Chatwood is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Tyler Chatwood.
4 runs here in this half inning. So now to the plate, Jurickson Profar is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Padres 5 and the Cubs 2. Bottom of the inning now, stepping up to the plate, Albert Almora.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Still 2-2. Again, another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Ready now, Charlie Blackmon. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first.
Hey, going back to his first at-bat, that was a terrific at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches, and one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up early on the starting pitcher.
1 out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. 2-2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. Now batting, Chris Bryant. A 1-1 home. It's taken down and in for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed, 2-2. He's set, now the pitch.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. And the welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Payoff pitch one more time. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Soler is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 7, Juan Lagares.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging in once again, Trent Grisham. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. Way to get dirty. Hats off to that one. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. A base hit in his first trip. Count is 1-2 now. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Over to third, but it's thrown away. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Standing in now, Wilson Contreras. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
2-2.
ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up. 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Into the box, Josh Fegley. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is safe on a close play at the plate, and it's back to 1 now at 5-4. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping in now, Albert Almora. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
To the plate now, Charlie Blackmon. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. This one's down to third. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's his 2nd triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Into the box now, Manny Machado. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further.
There, Debo, runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is there. 2 gone. Brian Dozier at the plate. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. 2 balls and a strike to Dozier. 3-1. Jurickson Profar would be next. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
The left fielder, number 10.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. 6 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Friars force.
Not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he got him.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
2-2 to Jorge Soler. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Skied into straightaway right. Back goes Grisham. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains steady at 6-4. Alec Mills will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 30.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Francisco Mejia, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. 1-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Juan Lagares. Weak roller right side. Fielded cleanly, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The right fielder, number 2.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trent Grisham, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Now batting.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1. They still lead at 6-4. Craig Stammen will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 34. Craig Stammen.
Here now the 2-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
This one's down to third. And there's one away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-2. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. At the plate, Hernan. Jason Kipnis will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Sinker misses that time and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Grisham is underneath this one. And he will put it away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 6-4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
Jeremy Jeffress is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now playing second base.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tommy Pham. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He froze him on the fastball there. Tommy Pham is retired to kick off the inning.
Manny Machado.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate, Will Myers. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. Popped up. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They're up 6-4. Last half of the set. Kyle Schwarber is up off the bench.
He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Dan, as a former pitcher, Are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Jose Castillo takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. At the plate now, Albert Almora. Almora with an even count, 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full, 3-2. Charlie Blackmon, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. 2-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Back up the middle. Dozier fields it cleanly. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
And it's fouled away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Brad Week has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
Jurickson Profar will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. The ball and 2 strikes. The Cubs entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Francisco Mejia.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Number 7.
Striding in, Juan Lagares, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is skied into short left center. Here comes a left fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Sandy. Emilio Pagan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half.
Number 14.
And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
The 1-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? The tag gets 1. On to first, a double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Contreras comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick. Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Ball even at 2 and 2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Therefore, it is Profar, and Jurickson has it to retire the side. Cubs strand a couple. Score remains steady at 6-4. Craig Kimbrell enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep this score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So coming to the plate, Trent Grisham. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fernando Tatis Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now 7-4.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
2-1 pitch is a knuckle curve taken for called strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
So he got him swinging. Tommy Pham goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. But the Padres add one thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's the Friars 7 and the Cubs 4. Kirby Yates enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
San Diego, number 39.
Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Myers is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Number 5.
So here's Albert Almora. Ian Happ will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Ian Happ.
Popped him up. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to the Cubs.
And that'll bring in Charlie
designated
Blackmon.
hitter,
And he needs to make
Charlie.
something happen. They're down to their final
down.
out here in the ninth. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
7-4 the final finish today. The San Diego Padres led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Joey Lucchesi earns his 5th winner of the year. Jose Quintana couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. Kirby Yates hammers down the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final